players to random teams and drafted teams, mixers, and more. We built this app with the collector in mind, with features like scheduled drop times, custom notification settings, and earn rewards on purchases, among other things. And we want to be a one-stop shop for collectors, which is why we've added services like PSA grading and eBay consignment straight from breaks. We are a PSA authorized dealer and offer grading services from value to walkthrough. All you need to do is fill out the form on our website within 24 hours of a break completing, and we will take care of the rest. All submissions for breaks come with a review and wipe down of your card, and you won't be charged anything until we get your card back from PSA. eBay consignment is a similar process where you will need to fill out a form on our site within 24 hours of a break completing for any cards you'd like to submit. All cards will be listed next business day for a 5-day auction starting at 99 cents. And after the sale, you'll have the option to be paid out via check, PayPal goods, or break credit. The links for these services will be in the description of every break. If you have any questions about how the app or how our breaks work, feel free to message us on your preferred social platform. Or jump in the chat of one of our breaks and the break host can help walk you through it. Summer is here and Real Sports Cards is hitting the road on June 16th. I'm talking about the 2025 Real Sports Cards Summer Road Trip, where we'll be virtually road tripping across the country, with a few in-person stops mixed in, giving away something every single day of the road trip tied to the city that we happen to be in that day. All right here on the Real Sports Cards app. But that's just the beginning of the fun, because similar to our collector games last year, you'll be able to accumulate points every single break for a chance to win break credit. The point totals for this will reset weekly, so no matter when you decide to join the fun, you'll always have a chance at the top spot that week. But there will still be a massive prize for the person that accumulates the most points during the duration of the road trip. The road trip begins June 16th on our way to Fanatics Fest in New York City, and will continue through September 7th when we make it back to Minneapolis in time for the grand opening of our new store. We'll have more info on all of this coming soon, which will be posted right here in the app. In the meantime, start grabbing your favorite road trip snacks, crafting that perfect playlist, and filling up on gas, because this is going to be a road trip to remember.
What's happening, everyone? Andrew Nanks here with Real Sports Cards, and we are live. We have 2025. This is Luminance number 3 4-box drafted team. Just adjusting my schedule here real quick, and then we will dig into these boxes. Our drafted teams is all full. Just waiting for the last person to lock in their stuff, and we will run that random after. But in the meantime, let's get started here. 6 left in the 4-box pick your team. Looks like 17 left in Topps Chrome Value Mixer, 43 in Kakawau, 22 in the Full Case of Delight. We got another Luminance up with 25. And then we got the player break tonight, 4-case player break. So here we go. Let's get started. Be sure to drop in, say hello. Let me know who's hanging out with me for this one. My first crack into some Luminance. I call it the Stadium Club of Football. Not much, Bernie. How are you doing? All right, here we go. Good luck, everyone. There is James Pierce Jr. Falcons. That is 175 out of 299. 175 out of 299 Falcons there. We got Beacons is Baker Mayfield for the Bucks. Baker Mayfield for the Buccaneers. Oh yeah? Very cool. Yeah, we're all looking forward to it. What days are you going to be there? Isaiah Bond. There is Jaden Daniels. Jaden Daniels, that is 193 out of 299. Commanders, little second year Commanders. All right, Ammo, let's do it, buddy. Let's do it, buddy. And then is Demorion Lenore. Not familiar with who that is. San Francisco 195 out of 300. That was 193. So our new high number, 49ers there. Little auto. 39 on the unforgettable is Andrew Van Ginkel. You got the week-long pass. Very cool. Van Ginkel there, our new low number. That is Mikael Williams, 49ers. That is 76 out of 100. Brian Thomas Jr., 7 out of 199. And Brady Cook. Brady Cook, 109 out of 700. 109 out of 700. The Jets, Jets. Brian Thomas going to be our new low number. Unforgettable Jaden Daniels. Luther Burden. Luther Burden Jr. The third. 31 out of 249. Duh, Bears. And here's a cool little second year auto. 62 out of 100. Jordan Addison. Jordan Addison, little second year action there on the patch auto. Vikings are going to... Got to get used to this. Who's where? Jimmy. Little patch auto. There's Travis Hunter on the dynamic. Unnumbered. And that'll do it for box one. That is Benjamin Morrison, 37 out of 299. Buccaneers. There's Bucky Irving on the bright beginnings. Engaged Micah Parsons. Engaged to who? Not Jerry Jones, that's for sure. There is Adion Mitchell. Adion Mitchell, 115 out of 299. And Rasul Douglas, former Green Bay Packer. Rasul Douglas, 80 out of 100 for the Bills. Horton, that is Torrey Horton, Torrey Horton, 1 out of 75. It's hard to read the numbering on these. 1 out of 75. There's our new low number for the Seahawks. Marvin Harrison Jr., 6 out of 50. 6 out of 50 for the Cardinals. And next auto is Kashan Booty. Kashan Booty, 92 out of 100. Patriots, second year there. Fusion, Jared Goff. Jay Jettas, Justin Jefferson, 160 out of 199. And how about Deuce McAllister? Deuce McAllister, 260 out of 300. There's a cool auto for the Saints. The deuce is loose. Deuce McAllister. Who's got the Saints? Hate the lazy autos. We all do. Saints going to Gar. That's cool. Two down, two to go. After we finish these two boxes, we'll do the random for the drafted teams there for Topps Chrome. That will be our next break of the evening. And then after that will be the 4-box Pick Your Team of Luminance. I like Luminance. I think it's a really nice product. It's very underrated. Like I said, it's got the great photography. Packed real thick. Hopefully it's got like a chunky patch in there or something. Savage, or Jack Sawyer. Jack Sawyer, 209 out of 299. Steelers. The Ohio State Savior. And, oh, it is a chunky patch. 6 out of 25. Randall Cunningham. That's cool. 6 out of 25. Randall Cunningham there. Fly, Eagles, fly. Fly, Eagles, fly on the vintage materials. Let's put that up there. That's a cool card. Yeah, the artwork is great. Like I said, it's like the Stadium Club. It's the Stadium Club of football. CJ Stroud. 229 out of 299. Texans. What was our high number, by the way? Oh, that's 229. I got to check our numbers quick. Okay, so that's the high. 229. Nope, 280. Yep, so 280 is our high number. And here, cool auto. 202 out of 300. Trey McBride. Dude had a great year last year for the Cardinals. Trey McBride, Cardinals there. And Fusions, Marvin Harrison Jr. Number 34 out of 100. Cardinals. Sleeves. How about Quentin Johnston, 10 out of 25, low numbered one there for the Chargers. And then we have Gunnar Helm. Gunnar Helm, 116 out of 150, Titans. This kid's good right here. How about Kyron Williams, 27 out of 100, the Rams. Cool auto there. Kyron Williams, 27 out of 100, Rams. Pierce Jr., 157 out of 249. And Dylan Gabriel, 54 out of 100 there. The Browns. The Browns going to Dimagon. Let's put that in there. Dylan Gabriel. Who's going to be the starter there? And that is going to bring us to one box left. Yeah, lots of numbered stuff. All right, we got our patch here. Let's just keep it. That is 197 out of 299. Kyle Kennard, Chargers. Joe Flacco. I'm voting for Flacco to be the starter. Cool one here. Reflected Materials, Jaden Reed and James Lofton. Go Pack, go on the duel. Go Pack, go on the duel. Relic there. Jamar Chase, 71 out of 299, Bengals. Then we got Troy Franklin, second year auto, 155 out of 300, Broncos. Always been a big Flacco fan. There's Troy Franklin again. 67 out of 100, non-auto this time. Austin Eckler, 192 out of 199. Oh, I thought this next one was LaDainian Thomason at first. It is our Natrone Means, 4 out of 10. Natrone Means, nice low numbered auto there for the Chargers. 4 out of 10. Banks Jr. there. Kelvin Banks Jr. there for the Saints. 213 out of 249. Beach, Jack Beach, 45 out of 100. Out of 100, Jack Beach for the Raiders. And that is going to wrap us up. Career of Warner. I agree, 100%. 100% with that state win. I was a big Flacco. Wacko for Flacco. I used to have a shirt that said that. All right, let's go ahead here. I'm going to switch you guys over to the desktop. We're going to run our drafted teams quick for baseball, and then we'll do the recap. Hobby Lofty down to Swamp Donkey down there. Dice roll 4 or higher. We are going 7 rounds. Good luck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and final round 7. Dimagon getting that top spot. Down to Joseph Frey. So yeah, there is that. That break will be live here in about 10 minutes. All right. Recap time. There was the dynamic Travis Hunter, Banks Jr., Marvin Harrison Jr., Austin Eckler, Troy Franklin, Jamar Chase. That is Kyle Kennard, James Pierce Jr., Gunnar Helm, Quentin Johnston, CJ Stroud, Jack Sawyer, Benjamin Morrison, Adion Mitchell, Justin Jefferson, Marvin Harrison Jr., Luther Burden. There's James Pierce Jr., Brian Thomas Jr., Jaden Daniels, Mikael Williams, and then Andrew Van Ginkel. Got Jaden Reed, James Lofton. Out of 25, Randall Cunningham. That's a cool card. Bucky Irving and Baker Mayfield. Autos, it is Zach Beach, Trey McBride, Troy Franklin, Rasul Douglas, Demo Mador Lenore, and then Kishan Butte. On to our showcase. Natron Means out of 10, Chargers. Kyron Williams out of 100 for the Rams. Jordan Addison on the patch auto for the Vikings. Brady Cook for the Jets, Jets. And then we are road tripping here. We'll put these in, but we'll recap the leaderboard after our next break so we can start that one on time. All right, high number is going to be Deuce McAllister, 280 out of 300 for the Saints. Who's got the Saints? Saints. Going to Gar. Gar 0, I think it was. Where did it go? Oh, his first break. Congratulations there. Getting on the leaderboard in your first break. Where did it go? Why is it? Computer's being so slow. There we go. All right, our low number is Torrey Horton, 1 out of 75. That is the Seahawks. Seahawks going to Ammo. There you go, Ammo, getting some more points, buddy. And then a Money Mid hit of the break, Dylan Gabriel, 54 out of 100. It's a really cool card. It's like a cubic from Revolution a little bit. The Browns were, I think, Dimagon. Yep. Or Dimagon? It's not coming up. All right, well, that is going to do it for me on this one. I appreciate everyone as always, and I will see you back here soon with baseball. Thanks, everyone.